is my smudge? It's going to be way over there where I can't reach it. I forgot about the smudge. Back up, sweetie pie, so I don't sit on you. Don't want to sit on you. You wouldn't want that, believe me. It would be bad for both of us. Oh, you watched the ones today, you mean? Okay, where are we? There we go. There you are, Jennifer. Hey. Sharita. Yeah, you guys should be back in a minute here. Yeah, the screen is still black. Just give it a few minutes. I can make faces, give you all middle finger, the whole bit. Nobody could see me. Ha 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 ha. Probably can't hear me either, and that's probably a good thing. Okay, it's taking its time coming back. It's a long one. What is going on? I'm connected back on my end. There we go. There, we're back. Okay. There we go. Thanks, MK. Thank you. Oh, Mystery's here. Hi, Mystery. Welcome, 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 everybody. Okay, let's put a smudge up. Get that done, and it's cleared and out of the way, kind of thing. Who's? I thought I heard somebody message me, but no, they didn't. I don't think. Okay, it's nothing. I have to leave Facebook up too, because in case Jennifer needs to tell me something in private. So, hi, Mr. Ray. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just getting ready to put the smudge up. My head is half somewhere else because I can't. This is like a movie of the week. It's like Stephen King's show all over again. When everybody was dropping dead from this lab-oriented flu that was killing the world. It was way worse than what we're going through right now. The same thing's happening that happened in the movie. People are starting to fight and turn against each other already. Unreal. I made a comment on a friend's thing. It was a positive comment. It was nice and it was all good. And somebody jumped on my back because I was saying, I said they should close the schools here until we're in better shape. We know what's going on. And this person flipped right out on me. Children can't get that virus. Their immune systems are too strong. They don't get sick like that. And I said all this. Hold on a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. I got to get this going. Because I need it. We need smell-o-vision. What's wrong with Elon Musk? He can't create smell-o-vision. Some for you guys. I always would like to share. And now I'll cleanse the Oracle of the Mermaids. I'll get them cleansed. Do you, MK? Yeah. There's the thing. they can be little carriers, but I said to this person, I don't know what planet you're living in, because she was really angry when I said about closing the school. My first thought, oh, you're one of those parents that if school is canceled for the day due to an incoming blizzard, they flip right out. They're the type, they don't, weekends, holidays and stuff, they don't like it. They can't wait for the kids to go back to school. And kids would just stay. If the kids could live there, they'd be quite happy with that. That's what I figured, she was that type. So I said, if you think the kids don't make other people sick, I say schools are a cesspool for germs. They never wash their hands. They're picking their nose. They're scratching the crack of their butt. They're spreading all kinds of crap, and it's everywhere. And they can almost hire somebody to do full-time work in a school to take the kids one by one 6 times a day if they have to, and get them to scrub their hands up. And I said, I've got friends that have children. I do. And I have friends that are grandmothers. And there's a couple spend all their time with the grandchildren. They see them at least once a week. Every time I turn around. So I was going to come and visit you. He said, if you got a cold, yeah, I caught it off the baby. Just don't come until you're clear. I've been like that for a couple of years because I got too sick a couple times with the common cold. One, I was in bed for 6 weeks. I couldn't shake it. I'm diabetic and I have other predisposed conditions. If I get that flu, I'll be one of the ones that'll die. I'll tell you that right now. So I got too much going on, and this stuff they say, if you don't have this, and there's a list, and I'm going, I got all but one. What the hell? So I get a little paranoid. I didn't really worry about it until I heard. Lilith, there you are. What I heard was that there was 200 Italians in Italy. They died in one night. If you want to call it normal flus that we get during flu season, have never done that to the best of my knowledge. That kind of shook me a little bit. I'm like, what? And there it is in the news heading. I mean, it's just one of those things, if you know what I mean. Does he have diabetes? I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. But people to think, and I said, they're my friends, they catch flus and colds, and it's all from the kids. And in the summertime, they're in great health because they're not exposed to a few hundred kids every day, passing them, touching them, playing with them. This sort of a thing. And to say that they wouldn't take that virus home, are you kidding me? I seen there was one news story, a group of those kids that went over to Europe and came back. They took the daughter. They have other children. They have a family, but they own more than one house. And they took that daughter. She's a teenager. They've got her isolated in one of the houses they own. They bring her food to her. It's cooked for her, whatever. But she's not allowed to expose the family to something. So she's stuck in that house all alone for 2 weeks. That's how serious some people take it. Maybe some people are going overboard with it. I say, why second guess it now? Why? If that's, I still can't wrap my head around that. 200 people died in one night within the same country. I'm having struggle with that. I'm thinking that has no mercy. That's unforgiving. It take anybody. Wow. Wow. My goodness sakes. Let me go in. I think we might have a reading or two waiting. One moment, please. While I check my list. I don't know. I don't think people should be, but don't. This person doesn't know me from a hole in the ground. She doesn't know me at all. And I didn't recognize her name. I don't know you. You don't know me. That's why you're flapping your stupid yap off. Shut the hell up and sit down. That's my take. Okay, first up, we have Sherry Jones. Okay, and Sherry's not left a message here or a question. Sherry Jones, are you up close and handy? And if you're under a different name, please tell me who you are so I know that it's you. I have no way of telling. Sherry Jones. Sherry Jones? Oh my gosh. Yeah, she spells it. Oh, how does she spell it? It's a little different. It's not the regular. Sherree. I thought I had my caps on. I always do in caps here. Did you, Sharita? Okay, I'll check for it. Sherry Jones, come on. I bet you she's lagging. I hate starting out readings because that holds everybody and everything up. Not her fault, but I'm just saying we'll have to tell her and yell at her 6 times before she finally sees it coming up. Share, log out and log back in. You're lagging. So, and that would be another one. Okay, we're going to be a little busy tonight, I can see, but geez, I don't know here. I'm going to give her another moment. You're Sherry Jones, Pretty Nickel? Oh, good. Could I have your question, please? She's lagging. Here we go. She's going to tell you, that's me. That's me. I'm here. I'm Sherry Jones. And it's going to go on for 5 minutes. Jennifer, will you tell her to log out and come back in? Let her know she's lagging. Here we go. The same thing over and over. We went through this the other night with somebody, and it was real frustrating. Real frustrating. Okay. Sorry, Jennifer. I didn't mean to step on you like that. I didn't see you put that in, and then I did it too. Okay, are you present now? If you're present, say yes. Say it real quick. What is your work situation? Is there a question? All right. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay. This is for Pretty Nickel. I got it, Jen. I got her question. She wants to know about her work situation. Al's gonna go, Jennifer. Please don't be lagging. Okay. Pretty Nickel wants to know about her work situation. Another time, one more time, then I'll cut the deck, and then we'll see. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here, and let's see what we have in reference to Sherry Jones, Pretty Nickel's work situation. Well, now, why did that come up? It's the only less pleasing pentacle in the whole suit. Oh boy, this better not be a precursor for the rest of the night. I won't be happy. What you got here is a 5. All right. Well, you've got a 5, and it's the 5 of Pentacles, and it's not the end of the world, but it represents abandonment or feeling very much alone. Whether this resonates with you or not, I don't know, but you're feeling lost and you're feeling alone. 5s never bode well for anybody. There's always something amiss, something up, and that's not what you would call very pleasant. It's the only one out of the Pentacle suit that's like this. It appears to be a sad card. It does, because it represents that alone feeling, like I'm all alone. I feel abandoned by my friends, my family. I feel abandoned by the world. Hello, can anybody see me? Can anybody hear me? Kind of a thing going on here. But the thing is, not all is lost, so don't let yourself slide down into a dark space here, okay? Because this 5 often reveals fears that are non-existent. Some people are natural worriers. They're habitual worriers, trying to sound real nice about this. But it usually represents fears that aren't actual. They're not real. The fear of the fear, even to that point. Sometimes it represents a fear of isolation, being alone. A fear of poverty is another one. Rather than what your reality is. Whatever it is you're fearing is not part of what your reality is. You're kind of, okay, one thing about this channel, we're known to be straightforward and we're known to be blunt, but I do it with all the respect in the world. If you're in a situation going on here, you're doing something to yourself to make it feel worse than it is. You may be a natural worrier, and it's part of your personality makeup, and that's what you do. The way you look at things, you think of the worst. Sometimes maybe a little bit too often. You may feel at risk of losing your job for some reason or other. I don't know why. Or even losing, a relationship, but you're not focused there. You're focused on work. You're kind of pulling off to yourself. You're keeping that fear to yourself, almost distancing yourself from other people due to the self-doubt that you have about yourself. Another meaning is feeling alone at the end of a relationship, should that apply to you. These are the generic meanings here. And struggling through financial change that breakups can bring, especially if people are cohabitating and living together. Here's the advice. Here's the advice, Pretty Nickel. You do have support, but you may be looking in the wrong places or even looking to the wrong people. Go beyond, this is your advice, go beyond your usual networks of people that you would turn to, people you feel comfortable talking with. You may not get the food to feed you that you need, you might say in a manner, speaking from them. You'll walk away feeling not satisfied, feeling like you weren't taken seriously, or maybe enough compassion wasn't shown. You may be feeling more alone when you leave some people than you were when you first arrived. You walk away feeling worse instead of better. It might be a good idea to go to some people that you know, or a person, and talk to them about your fears. Somebody you can really, really get down to the bottom grit of things with, and have no fear of being pushed away, dismissed, or laughed at, or not taken seriously. There is at least one person that you can go to, and you need to go to them. You need to go beyond your usual networks, and you'll find the help and the comfort that you need for real. Okay? Keywords: isolation, money problems or worrying about money problems, feeling a sense of rejection, fear, risk, and relationships here. Let me ask Lilith. Okay, we'll ask Lilith here for you to see if there's any chance of you being unemployed. I'll bring the camera down for you. There we go. I hope that's at a good angle so you can see. All right, let me see here. There we go. All right, Lilith. This is for Sherry, also known as Pretty Nickel 007. And she's asking about wanting to know about her work situation. What I'm asking here, is there a chance? First of all, does she have a job? Is she gainfully employed in the moment? Because I don't even know that. She could be looking for work. She's already employed. Are her fears grounded then? She has the fears of losing a job and being without any money. Are these fears grounded? Does she have every reason to have these deep? No, you don't. She's more worried about than if you're dealing with facts and not fantasy, if you're dealing with hardcore facts in front of you, and if you take the time, Sherry, to push anything else out of that circle of truth and facts, the natural inclination to worry and all those things, you push them away, away, away. If you concentrate on the hardcore facts of your situation with your job, you'll really see that, well, maybe I'm worrying about nothing, and maybe I'm just a little over worried. She's saying yes to all of that. That you're tending. She agrees with the card. It's not as bad. Thank you. It is not as bad. It is not as bad than what you're feeling it is. That's what's coming across. Whatever it is you're going through. Tarot and Lilith both say you need to look at hard, cold facts and nothing else. Let nothing else come in and overshadow anything. And whatever it is, it's not as bad as what you really think and what you feel it is. You need to stand back and take an objective look. Is what you need to do. Okay? You may feel, you will. Not you may. You'll end up coming out feeling a lot better about things. The worst that could happen is that the worst won't happen. All right? That's what I'm going to leave you with. I hope you're okay with that. Thank you very much. Just lighten up on yourself a little bit. You're putting yourself through a stress that's uncalled for. You don't need that. You really don't need that. Life's hard enough every day, is it not? Thank you very much, Sherry. I wish you the best. But find that one person that you can open up with and not have any reservations about opening up to them. So, Shauna Olson. Shauna's up next. You want to step up front and say, oh, there you are. You're right in front of me. I didn't even see you. I had a horrible day. Okay. Also having a hard time is seeing who I can trust. All right. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. All right. Let's see. We're going to have to pull two cards here. We're going to have to pull an Oracle of the Mermaids as well. So let's go. Okay. You had a horrible day with your ex. Also having a hard time seeing who I can trust. What's in store for me tonight? Holy moly! Tonight, oh my god, we better hurry then before the night's out of that one. Shuffle too long. What's in store for her tonight? She's dealing with her ex. Is there more drama to come this evening for Shauna? Is there more to come for Shauna? Is her evening going to be filled with more drama and challenges and upset? I'm going to cut right here. Whoa. I'm going to cut right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness sakes. Wow. Bear with me for a moment. I'm just curious. Oh my. Beautiful. Well, what do I, you're welcome, Pretty Nickel. Thank you very much. Shauna, this is a fantastic card. You can exhale now. You can exhale about this evening, all right? You got the Ace of Swords, my dear, and it's all about victory. This is a great card. Before I go any further, I do want to shuffle up the Oracle cards as well. This is for Shayna. She had a horrible day with her ex. She doesn't know who she can really trust anymore. And she wants to know what's going to happen this evening. Is something going to take place this evening? By going with the Oceanic, she's got a great evening ahead of her. Things turning out better than what you thought. Okay? It'll be interesting to see what this deck brings up, because that's what it centers around, is romance and love relationships. So, we're going to see what's going to pop up here. There. What did we get? Song of the Siren. The call, the summoning voice, and to acknowledge card number 5, but there it is, but I'll read it after the Oceanic, okay? Beautiful card. Song of the Siren. Excuse me. Remnants of the cold I've had for a couple of weeks here. Just my luck, I'll get rid of that and then get the coronavirus. Having both, I'd be done for, would I? Wouldn't I? The 8, of course, it being an ace, and it's all about starting over, starting new beginnings. This ace is also a card of complete clarity up here. Sorry, Jennifer. Okay, good. All right, got it. It's a card of victory. It's a card of feeling like, what I'm hearing is like shedding a layer that's been over you that didn't belong there. You're shedding it. It's coming off. You're breaking free from something. What a great card for you. Like I said, you can exhale. You don't have to worry about this evening. The ace reveals that you're going to benefit from a smart decision. It's going to lead you to immediate victory. If you've been beset by uncertainty or delays to your plans, this ace shows its breakthrough as you cut through confusion to win power and win success. In relationships, you're going to make a positive new beginning. This card is also a sign of a lot of mental clarity. So you're very sharp-witted. There may be a legal victory or triumph in an argument or debate. Either way, you're coming out on top. The advice, all you have to do is use your smarts. Use your intelligence, and victory will be yours. So think smart. The keywords with this card are beginnings, decisions, action, clarity, determination, solutions, and ideas. So that covers that card. You know, when you get in situations and you're expecting a falling out, you're expecting an argument, or you're expecting, so you gear up mentally and physically. You gear up for it and say, okay, bring it, I'm ready. And then things start to fall into place, but they're not what you thought they were going to be. And you feel all that bravery. It's like letting the hair out of a balloon. You didn't even need it. You didn't have to bring it. You didn't have to use it. That's probably what you're going to go through this evening, is something along those lines. It's not going to be what you think it's going to be. Although you're ready. Continue to be ready in case tarot's wrong. But tarot, that's a hard one to chew on, it being wrong. Beginnings, decision, action, clarity, determination, solutions, and ideas are the keywords that are going on here. But and now we get into the Song of the Siren, the call, the summoning, voice to acknowledge. Beautiful card. Yeah, she's card number 5. Let me look her up. Let me see what we got here. Number 5, way back at the beginning, somewhere. One more. There we go. Wonderful. Many fairy tales and legends speak of a lost song, note, or chord, which, if restored, can take us to the land of fairy or myrrh and bring us home again. Sometimes it is played on the harp, made from whalebone, so the sea once again has a sound that can unpeel the veil and let us see within the realms that swirl around us, invisible as radio frequencies, but just as able to be tuned into if we choose to find the right note to sing. It is now time for you to learn more about how you use your voice, the impact, its tone, the note, and the signature. People and the universe will respond so differently if you bring your voice into tune, quote unquote. It does not mean to pretend or to speak falsely. It means, even if it causes you great discomfort, you must break through the lock that you have placed around your own throat. Basically, let it out, unlock it, let it come to life. Ask for the mermaid's help, and your song will pour forth, like that of the sea creatures, the whales and dolphins. Your natural voice will be found and sung, and you will be free again. So what I'm hearing right off of that, when it comes down to brass tacks for you tonight, you need to sing the truth and don't hold back. That's what you're being told. You don't hold back. You say exactly how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you're doing. And you're be very definite on everything. You've got 2 cards telling you here to sum this up, end this, and move on. And you'll do it quite easily. It'll be easier than you think it's going to be. You may have a few jaws drop open. Maybe they didn't think you'd have this much strength or courage to stand there and claim your own, but you do. And that is what you need to do. All right? There will be a happening, but there'll be something that's moving forward for you. Remember that. It's moving forward. This is a good thing. These are good cards. It was a good reading for you. I have this sense of, maybe I tied myself in too tight to this whole situation, and I didn't need to do that. Well, now it's over, so I'm just glad that it's over and I'm through this. So, you're welcome, Shauna. Everything's going to work out just fine. It's going to be just fine. Try to not stress too much about it. Both cards, they came together, and that's what was coming in for you. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to come out on top. You'll be like the winner will say. You'll be happy. Sharita, you are up next, Sharita. Okay, I've got her question right here. Alrighty. Ah, Wow. Sharita's question, she didn't ask for it to be kept private, so I guess it's okay. She's saying a certain man from the gym is crossing my life path a lot. I feel attracted to him, and I sense that he also has feelings for me, but then I discovered he's in a relationship. I don't know if he's very serious about this one, but I wonder, is he the one for me? His name is Boy Simon. All right. Yay, Sharita, you usually are. Thank heavens. I'm always truthful, Shauna. I'm always truthful. Even with the unpleasant stuff, I wish I could bullcrap my way through stuff, but no. Okay, Sharita. Here we go. There's been a man that's been crossing paths with Sharita at the gym for some time now. She feels an attraction to him, and she's pretty sure he has feelings for her too. Then she found out that he's already in a relationship, but she's not sure how serious the relationship is. So it leaves her wondering, and this is the question, is he the one for her? Is he the one for Sharita? I won't say his name again just because. Okay. What she wants to know is she has to move on and let this one go. Should she move on? Is there any possible chance here for a relationship with this particular guy named Boy? Okay. This is for Sharita. The guy that she's been crossing paths with. Could this be hers? Could he be her person? Or should she just move on and forget about him? That's what we want to know, Tarot Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you. Queen of Swords, Sharita. Whoa, this is interesting. I'm trying to connect to why she's shown up, why she's here. I can't even answer your question right off. Not my opinion, not my thoughts. What's coming through? You're to keep looking straight dead ahead. Right, I'm not saying not ever, but right now, he's not the one. Because the big thing with her, she doesn't suffer any fools, and she can see the truth in a flash. Maybe you need to study him a bit longer. Try to find out anything you can. Try to pick up on things. That'll tell you if he's in a serious relationship or not. Just kind of eavesdrop a bit here and there if you have to find out more information. That's why I said not now. He may be yours down the road, but not at this moment. No, you're seeing things that, well, there's the hardcore reality. Boom. And that's your take on stuff. There's the hardcore reality. He's with someone else. But boy, I really feel attracted to him, and I think it's a mutual thing. And if it is mutual, what's your common sense tell you there, Sharita? If you know for sure, you're certain that it's a mutual thing between the two of you, that means he's not going to be with the one he's with for much longer. You shouldn't be having feelings like that for somebody else when he's with someone, right? So how strong is that relationship? Not very. It's very delicate. It's probably not going to go very far. So for that reason, but let me get the generic meaning here. Oh geez, I gotta pull you one of these too. This is a love question. This is love and romance. This is for Sharita. Her and a man You just say his first name's Boy. They been crossing paths a lot at the gym. And Sharita's very attracted to the man, and she believes he's just as attracted to her. She's found out he's in a relationship. So what we need to know, Spirit, by using the oracles, is he the one? Is he the person? Is he Sharita's person? Having a relationship and the whole bit. Let's see. One more. Should she continue to be interested and emotionally invested to a certain degree with this person? Should she be moving on? The Mirror. Cool card. Know thyself. Self-examination. Seeing who you really are. And there's the card. And I'll read this one after. And following the Oceanic with the Queen of the Ocean here. Interesting. She is the Queen of Swords. There's no messing around with this energy. And if she's representing you, Sharita, when the court cards come up like this, for the person, the querent, which is you, she's representing you. We just need to find out how and in what way. So, there's no pulling the wool over your eyes. I know that. Because that's coming off the card very strong. It's not that I personally know that. It's coming off the card. This is a very highly intelligent energy, a woman. Very driven. And she commands respect. And that I do think I sense off of you quite a bit. You do. You command respect wherever you're at, whoever you're with. And you know how to hold your ground when you need to. You also know that you put your own interests first. Because that's where all the beautiful balance comes from, because you take care of you first. She's very charming, but she does not suffer any fools. She can see the truth of any situation in a flash. This card often comes up in a reading to show strong women, business leaders, independent females. If she comes up, and it is the U card, it's time for you to show your strength of character. It's time for you to show your strength of character. The advice of this card for you is be prepared to make a strong decision. Okay? Keywords: intelligence, independence, and leadership. Insight and tolerance. Determination and justice. Trying to keep the proper balance, do the right thing, swing the right way. Kind of a thing going on there. She's 21. The Queen isn't somebody that anybody wants to mess around with. Anybody that encounters with you, Sharita, they walk away with a respect. There's a respect for you. Ain't no man about to pull the wool over your eyes. We know that, and you know that, and that's kind of the air you put out, you know. And for some men, that would be a turn on, that you're that confident. Do you know what I'm saying? And that you're straight up, shoot straight from the hip kind of a person. Some men would find that very, very attractive. And they'd find it not in a disrespectful way, but they'd be very amused. And find you quite charming in a way that you don't realize that you are. You probably have the capability, I don't know where this is coming from, the capabilities of telling someone, I love you, now go F yourself. All in one breath. You have the capabilities of doing that. I love you, now get the F away from me. F off. You know, clear my space. You're cramping my style. Um, you can be in love with somebody without becoming a slave to the relationship or feeling like, oh my God, I love him. I'll die without him. I'll have him in any way. You're not like that. I love you. I would devote everything to you as much to myself. I would treat you with respect. But you're no good for me. Therefore, it's not going to happen. That's the type of person you are. You're reality based. You're really hardcore, hardcore real. So it's going to take quite a man, a very confident man, a very strong man who's sure in himself that could even think about dealing with you along the lines of love. Um, they know they'd never be bored with you. They know they'd have challenges in the relationship because of the way you are. They like all of that. That's what they're looking for, is a real hardcore woman that knows who she is and knows what she wants, and she'll compromise, but she's not going to buckle and give up like everything or anything. You in everything that is whatever's encompassed in your life that's personal, from where you live to where you work to what you do. Um, you don't compromise unless it's something that you feel you want to do. But everything in your world right now is a package deal. There's you in your life, and it's a package deal. You're not turning your life upside down for anybody. Um, See, I don't know if it's this guy that you're talking about, or if there's because I'm feeling a man here. I really am. Um, he's kind of big. He's a big guy. He's not tall and lean. He's a big guy. Like people would say, there's a big man. Now there's a man's man. You know, when they look at him, he's very, very handsome. Um, he is someone of color. He is. I know he's African American. But he's clean cut. He doesn't have a fro and stuff. He keeps himself very. He's very distinguished and handsome, actually. Um, he may have some facial growth here in the way of very small, light, not small, but a very light touch of a beard, and there could be a bit of a mustache, whoever this person is. Um, yeah, the head's pretty much, he may be losing a little bit of hair up here. I'm seeing a picture. That doesn't happen all the time. It happens sometimes. But he looks at you with complete admiration and amusement. You amuse him, which is not an insult. You entertain and you amuse him. Every time he looks at you, he can't help but crack a smile. Um, he wants to get to know you better as well. He's feeling drawn to you. Here's the thing, he's not just a sexual draw. I really like her a lot. I like her a lot as a person. What great grounds to start from. If it's a mutual street that if you're both on the same path. Um, he admires the Queen of Swords that you are. He really does. So with your card, the Mirror, it is time to gently, yet firmly, see the truth about who you are and to understand who you are not. And who you are is not ugly, nor is it lacking, but a truthful, beautiful, laden voyage into the soul. It is time to be shown what the eye cannot always see, but what the spirit has sensed. This may come through observations, loving words, from friends who are truly able to see you, from a stranger who notices something too, that many others overlook, or it can come in the moment when you glimpse who you have become. Dreams, visions, flashes of intuition are also the mirrors that work with us at this time. Mirrors and who you appear to be will be coming up for you. Be sure to embrace the mirror and the magical mermaid's tool as an ally, and wonders and healing will unfold. Did I, Sharita? You're kidding me. So I'm actually seeing he's handsome, girlfriend. Holy, he's all man. Ain't no, I don't know whoever called him boy. Maybe it was just something that stuck. He's anything but that. He's a man. He's a man, a full-blown man, and very handsome. And I could see him looking at you and the look in his eyes, and he kind of, he can't help but smile. Oh, Lilith, you were dragging your ass into this, girlfriend. Let me tell you. Come here. Come here, Lilith. No, let's put those back for a moment. Oh, I can see him clearly. God, he's handsome, too. No wonder you're attracted to him. Very attracted to him. This is wonderful. But here's the thing. It's not just a sexual, it's not just anything. It's not a physical attraction. He finds you attractive that way, yes. But it's starting on a different foot. This is a thing of, I really like her and I want to get to know her. I feel a hunger to get to know her. He really, really wants to get to know you. So, his aura is big. Okay. What I'm seeing is a guy that stands at least 6 feet. I don't see him as lean and skinny. I see him as somebody that's more heavy set. He's thicker. But he's in shape, but he's thicker, is what I see. He smiles when he sees you. He wants to get to know you, is what it is. He truly wants to get to know you. He's intrigued by you. I think he's kind of surprised that he likes you as much as he does, rather than the usual reaction to seeing a pretty female is all about her looks. But he's looking beyond. There's something else about you that he can't really put his finger on, but he likes it. He knows he likes it. He's in shape. Yes, so is this man, but he's thick. He's not skinny in shape. He's not tall and lean in shape. He's got shoulders, nice broad back, nice size arms. But he doesn't have big belly flopping all over the place or anything like that. So he is in shape. He's toned, but he's not a wimp. He's not a little guy. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's ask Lilith. Lilith. This is for Sharita, still within the one card parameters of her reading here. This is about the man from the gym. She keeps crossing paths with him. They look at each other. She's strongly attracted to him. Every time he sees her, he smiles. Gotta ask this again, you see. Gotta ask again. Is he attracted to Sharita? This man, is he everything that came forward for him? Is he attracted to Sharita? But he's in a relationship. Do you think Sharita should keep her options open with this man? Even though he's in a relationship? Should she keep her options open for him? So he's a serious consideration. Will they end up coming together eventually? Will Sharita and this man get to know each other? Will they come? She's saying yes. Maybe Sharita should move on and drop the whole idea because he's with somebody else. Should she do that? Should Sharita move on from this man? She's saying no. So you're saying for her to wait it out, stick it out, let it unfold naturally. All right, that's wonderful. When they come together, can we get a rough time frame? Are we looking at the next month, the next 4 weeks? Could they come together within the next 4 weeks? And she's going to say no, and there it is. Longer? Definitely yes. How about the next 8 weeks, the next 2 months? Could they come together on a personal level within the next 2 months? And she's saying yes, it could be possible within the next 2 months. Is this going to be a long-term relationship for Sharita? Will it be a good relationship for Sharita? Is it going to fit her life well? She's saying yes to all of that, Sharita, so there you go. There you go. I hope this comes out for you, and I hope it's true. No, you'll come. That's what I just kind of covered. So give it 2 months, see what happens. But you're going to come together. I see you guys sitting down, having you've got a beverage in front of you, and you're sitting at a table talking, just the two of you, and it's good. You're welcome. And you know, I'm always rooting for you, Sharita. Always, always. So. Okay, so questions are wide open if anybody wants to take part in this. Because that's everybody on the list for the moment. And that's everybody on the list for the moment. You're welcome so much, Sharita. You'll be letting him make the first attempt at a move to come towards you to talk to you. Then you respond. Then you respond. All right? What you want is a natural happening. It's not something that's forced. Yeah. Wow. He's something else. He's something else. He really is. But see, he's smiling at you, and you've got this mutual draw that's going on. He's in the wrong relationship to begin with. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, I could see him, and I see his face. This is a man that, yeah, this could be long term. The odds would be in your favor. So, and once you come together, you don't have to hold back anymore, right? Once you break the ice with each other, and you end up, there could be a happening, something going on. Maybe someone passes out at the gym or trips and so there's a bit of a commotion. That could bring you together. And one of you says something not particularly to each other, but just out loud. Oh, wow, I hope they're all right. Oh, I hope she's going to be okay. And next thing you know, you start talking to each other, and it kind of starts from there. Thanks, Jen. My God, it's quiet in here. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. What are we, Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, I think. I think. Okay, let me check here. There it is. I heard the dingle. Thank you, Melissa. And welcome back, by the way, because I remember your name. Thank you. And there's your question. Alrighty, no problem. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so Melissa's in the middle of a grieving period or mourning. She wants some guidance from the universe or from spirit. Feeling a little lost at the moment after my father's passing and celebration of life. What does the universe have in store for me? Is her question. I'm very, very sorry. I'm sorry for you. It's the 13th. Oh my. I always thought 13 was my lucky number too. Okay, Melissa. Here we go. Melissa's lost her father, and after his passing, and they've gotten through the celebration of life for him. She wants to know what's in store for her, what's coming up in her future. What does she need to know about and have brought to her attention? Direction and guidance, epiphanies. If you could just bring to light what's coming up next in her life for her. Let's see. We want to know what's around the corner for Melissa. Trying to move on with her life after the passing of her dad. I'm hearing you need to talk to your father a lot. When you feel confused or lost or really don't know how to make a decision or which way to go, I'm hearing that is the first time I've ever had a message like this. And I'm hearing you need to continue to talk to your dad. All right? You're going to get something out of that. Hi, Joni. Welcome. You're to continue doing that, Melissa. He can hear you. He can hear you. Keep your connection with him open. All right? He's not gone from you. Matter of fact, he's closer to you now than he was in the physical world. He's within you. The essence of him is part of you. He couldn't do that in physical world, not the way they can do once they've passed. I've experienced that myself. Oh, you think so, Joni? Okay. Here we go. Here we go, Melissa. She wants to know, where do I turn to? What do I need to know now? What's coming at me now? We got 2 cards. Bugga, bugga, bugga. Oh, my. All right. I'm going to play both cards for you here. Okay? The card that I would have pulled on its own, if the 2 hadn't dropped, would have been the 2 of Wands. Good card. All about vision. Visions for your future. Visions for tomorrow. The other card I pulled, I think, is your dad. King of the Ocean. That's what I believe. Definitely. I've never seen him represent a father before, but that's what this is. That is what this is about. It is in the cards. You're right. You're right, Joni. It's all right here. Okay, so it goes without saying with the 2 of Wands, it's all about having visions for your future, not being afraid to let wonderful things come to mind, to contemplate those things, to consider those things. In the RWS, I'm not sure what you mean, but these are the cards I pulled. Okay? And then the second card I pulled was this, the King of the Ocean. So with the Wands, the two of Wands is all about having a vision. It's about allowing yourself to have visions as well. That's part of this as well. Allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to hope. Where am I? So this 2's come up for you. It being Wands represents practical things in your life. Also represents fire signs as well. So these are thoughts and visions with a lot of interest and a lot of passion for yourself. The 2 highlights romance and it highlights partnerships for you. So you may meet a new partner, or you could hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in or out of the workplace. Then this is like a meeting of the minds. And when you come together with the second person, it's going to bring you rewards. Those rewards will come as broadening each other's horizons and seeing just what you can achieve. What you can see the possibilities. It's showing somebody here, somebody coming in here, a part of your life. If you're looking at taking some more education courses, this type of thing, the right course will come forward in time and it will inspire you to hone the skills that maybe that you already have, or even nurture your interests as well. The advice here is look for those around you who share your vision and work together for the greatest results. Keywords are partnership and creativity, communion, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. He wants you. You're being encouraged to start to dream. Allow yourself to dream. Open the possibilities wide open, because you can do anything. You could dream of anything. You can do anything you really truly put your mind to, if the passion is there. Your Father wants you to continue to start dreaming up new dreams and new passions and follow through. You're not going to be walking alone. For one thing, he's with you always. But there's going to be somebody else that comes into your life you're going to partner up with. So, this other person, it'll be a beautiful relationship where you come together and you're like-minded. You think along the same lines. You're on the same plane, you might say. You don't have to go into big spiels till the veins pop in your neck trying to explain yourself. This other person knows one sentence exactly what you're saying and where you're coming from. They're the same for you. You are each other's best person as far as that goes. They're going to plant ideas in your head and dreams in your head, things you never, ever once thought of. You never gave consideration. Never occurred to you. Therefore, there's where your horizons, what you see ahead of you, get bigger and broader and more possibilities coming to light. Wow, I didn't think of that. Wow, I never thought. And this may be where you follow through with an educational course going, I want that. Something particular. That's what I want. You need to know what it is. You need to know what it's all about. So you decide to invest maybe in some kind of education towards whatever that is. You will both inspire each other. You'll both protect each other. You will nurture each other, feed each other perfectly. Perfectly. Your Father says this is coming, and that's what I'm getting here for you. The King of the Ocean. He's a man of order. He's all about getting things in order. Getting your life in order. That's a big part of it here. You're definitely a father figure in your reading. Definitely a father figure. He's a symbol of order, is what he is. If chaos has ruled recently in your life, you're being told that now order and balance are soon to be restored to you. If some of your boundaries could have been crossed by others, you'll be able to assert your own territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to any arguments or disputes or differences of opinion. That's all going to come to an end. In your home life, you'll soon be getting more organized, and at work, good leadership and management will reign. As a person, the king is the ideal partner, or he stands for the father or a father figure. The advice of the card is time to get your work, get your finances and home in order, and take control so that you're protecting your own assets. You have the power. Another thing, gaining order within your life is why you know where everything's at and how it stands and how it looks. It makes everything that much easier. Empowers you even more. Your keywords: focus and protection, wisdom, organization, authority, being your own boss, you might say, leadership, not afraid to start anything. You're going to be feeling full of initiation and capabilities. You're feeling capable. You're not afraid to jump into something, even if you're the first one there. I'm not afraid. I'll do it, and taking it and running with it, whatever it is. learning to place some boundaries in your life as well to protect you, so that others will know there's only so far that they can go. They can't cross over these boundaries that you've laid, and you're making it very clear. These are my goals. These are my plans. I don't want anyone getting in my way, stepping on my toes, and moving forward. You're getting order and balance. He's with you. He's with you. He's going to help you with that. He's going to help you get your life in order. Whenever you feel confused or lost, you just stop and talk to him. Talk to him. Reach out and say, Dad, I kind of need you right now. Could you help lead me in the right direction? I'm a little lost. I'm a little confused. Could you help me get some clarity? And you leave yourself open, and you'll start to see things, and you'll get so far down the road, and you'll go, how did I even get here? You'll look back and look at the long path that you traveled, and then you'll have the knowing, that was my dad. He was with me the whole time. He's always with me, and I know this now. I don't fear anything. He's got a very strong presence in this reading for you. I can tell you that. But you're to continue with your visions and with your dreams, and to feed those dreams and visions. That's coming from him. You're not to drop the ball. You're not to get laxed. You're not to get lazy. You're not to pull back. You're not to expect everything to fall into your lap. You get up. If life is a bull, you're grabbing it by the horns, and you're saying, I'm the one in control here. With my dad by my side, I can do anything, as well as with this person that's coming in to join you. And what a relationship that's going to be. Very nourishing. Order from organized chaos is what you're referring to, Mystery. Yeah. Her father has, because I'm feeling her father has all the belief in the world in her, that she's capable for whatever it is, right? That was your reading. I hope you're happy with that. I hope it did you well. That was a good reading. That was very good. A lot of stuff coming out in that. Keep moving forward. Keep looking forward. Don't be afraid to dream. Do not be afraid to dream. And don't let anything or anybody hold you back. So, thank you, Melissa. Good tears, though. That was a good read. That was nice. Felt good, too. Felt really good. It was Sharita, yes. And so is yours. Tarot really likes you a lot. Spirit, Tarot, whatever, likes you a lot, Sharita. Tell you that. I'm still seeing this guy seeing your name, and his face popped right up again. You need a cigarette? I'll have one for you. How's that? How's that? These are these little homemade ones I make myself, man. They burn up fast. You could smoke 3 to a regular store-bought cigarette. So, Sharita, what I'm seeing a little more color coming into your life. Maybe your blood's running a little faster. And I do see that life just got a little more interesting for you. And Melissa, you're just starting out on this road. You're right at the very beginning of it. You're going to follow through. Are you writing? Okay. It's very quiet, Melissa. Very quiet. No idea. I don't know. A flash fiction. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Sharita. I don't know where everybody is. On nights like this, I go, well, I'm not going to be sitting here for 3 hours. That isn't going to happen. It's too slow, you know. So we're 1 hour and 15 minutes in right now. Last night was painfully slow. Very, very slow. Good for you. Oh, that's good. Isn't that nice? And now that that happened, it'll happen more often than not. More often than not for you. He's under my chair. He's asleep. There's a blanket, and he's got some of his toys under there. That's where he likes to be when I'm sitting here, directly under this chair on his blanket. So he's gonna, if everything goes as planned, he's going to the groomers. Very first time for both of us on Saturday. So I can't wait to see how he's going to look. I just want to see that face for change, you know, because there's all this fur. And we keep like, hold him still. We cut up here. We grab the fur and we snip it, trying to get it up out of his eyes and stuff. So I don't know how he's going to take to a total stranger, putting him in a harness, pouring water and soap on him. Only mommy does that. What's going on? Why is this strange woman giving me a bath for? So, oh my goodness. And she was really, really forthcoming. I told her, I said, I've never been to inside a groomer's. I said, neither is the dog. He's 10 months old. It's his first time. And I told her he has high separation anxiety because I'm home all the time. I'm always here, so he follows me everywhere. You put him in one room, me in another, he'll howl like a little wolf. He does the wolf howl. That kind of a thing. And she says, no problem. If you feel better staying and if it's going to keep him calmer, then you're more than welcome to sit right there in the room with us. I was like, there, that's how it's supposed to be. They do look completely different. I can't imagine the face is going to appear under all that fur. Is wow. I don't want him shaved down right now yet though, because it's still chilly. But if we get him trimmed back a little bit and maybe come this summer, I can get him shaved right down for the summer kind of a thing. So, of course, I don't want to take too much. I don't really want him shaved because it exposes them to the rays of the sun, because in a way their fur helps to protect them from sunburn and stuff. And it can get pretty hot in my backyard in the summer. We have some really hot times. I wouldn't want him uncomfortable. I don't know what I'll do. But for now, we're going to get him trimmed up and cleaned up, get his nails done, the whole shebang. So, what is your dog? What is your dog, Melissa? What breed? Is he a breed? I hope so, Jen. Right. And somebody said, don't be surprised if she shaves him right down due to mats. He might have mats. And I'm like, no. I pretty much keep on top of that. I'll give him a bath, and for about an hour after he dries, he looks like he looks really nice. An hour after that, it's like he wasn't touched by anything. He's never been brushed. He just looks a mess all the time. But I keep ahead of things like mats. I brush them quite a bit, so. A Cairn Terrier, another Terrier mix. Okay. Hello, Isabel. How are you? Thank you very much, Isabel. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay. He's got black fur too. Isn't that something? Let's see what we got going here. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, somebody sent in for a reading. One moment. One momento. Diana. It's Diana. There we go. And she usually leaves, yeah, there's the question. Oh, that's weird. Diana's saying a customer's file fell on the ground. When I went to pick it up, I saw a funeral graveside, and I was standing in the crowd. It freaked me out. I just got out of the shower. Hi, Diana. What is it you want to know? What the you told me what happened, but what question would you like to ask pertaining to that? What is it that you'd want to know? Thank you very much, Melissa, and stop by again. Congratulations. Have a good sleep. Maybe your dad will pay you a visit. Stay open. Ah, okay. You want to know if that person, the file, whoever owns the file, you want to know if they're going to pass. Wow. They visit you in your dreams. May be good. Okay, Diana wants to know the person's file. She's seen a funeral and she bent over to pick the file up. She's wanting to know the owner of the file, the person in question, are they going to die soon? Is their death imminent? Is what Diane wants to know. Because she was shown a funeral. Right here, okay. Usually I shuffle a little more than that. You guys know that, but I'm being told right here. The Ten of Wands has come up. Responsibility. This is usually referred to as the Overwhelm card of tarot itself. Hi, Samantha. Tens are all about endings, and you know that. Things coming to a close, things ending. But this 10 is, like I said, it's known as the Overwhelm card of tarot. You have far too much to do and too much to think about. There may be pressure at work or on the home front. You're becoming so absorbed in the details that you can't see the bigger picture and discern what's really essential. Another meaning of the card is that one person or situation is taking up all your mental energy, so you have little time to focus on your own needs. The advice: set some boundaries to reduce your stress. You may need to say no to certain people. Burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressures, and blocks are being brought to your attention here. I have no idea how that fits in. I'm not going to try to make it fit. So I'm going to ask Lilith what she says. She's great for stuff like this. You think you need a vacation? Okay. Here we go, Diana. Still within the parameters of Diana's one card reading. She's just getting out of the shower. A client's folder fell. She bent down to pick it up, and she had a vision when it happened. She's seen herself in a crowd at a funeral, and her question is, the customer, the client's folder, the person associated with that, are they going to die soon? Is what Diana's asking. Did she see that funeral picking up that file? Because the owner of the file, whose name is on it, are they going to be passing on soon? Crossing over? She's wasting no time at all, Diana. She's saying yes. Will this be through illness the person pass? Will they pass through health concerns? Will they pass through physical illness? So it's not a car accident or some kind. No, she's going to pass from illness. Thank you. So that's the answer we got. Yeah, I mean, that's what Lilith says anyway. Maybe they're under a lot of stress because this is the overwhelm card. Maybe they are under a lot of stress. It could be stroke or heart attack. Something along those lines is what they could be dealing with. Wow. Wow. Uh, oh, they are. Oh, wow, Diane. Oh my gosh. Wow. Says they're going to die from illness. Oh my, her age. Yes. Oh my goodness. So, that's the sad thing. People that work really hard to keep themselves healthy, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they watch what they eat, they work out, and sometimes they can be the first ones that are slammed with something like this. Oh, the night seems to be dragging. Why? Why? I know I've got predisposed conditions as well to the virus. And honest to God, like if I had even $1,000, I would take a trip to town, wouldn't tell anybody, I'd call a cab, I'd take 100 for transport. And I would stock up on a lot of things and make sure that I'm good for about 2 months. And that's what I would do. So I try to keep my house under quarantine. I'm just afraid somebody coming in to the house is going to bring, oh, yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm not sick. I don't have anything. You don't know if you're carrying it. I guess you can carry it for like 4 days before you know you have it. So, yeah, that's right, Jennifer. You've got rheumatoid arthritis and COPD. Oh, God, love ya. Sorry that I smoke in front of you then. I'm sorry just to put the light up another one. Oh, my goodness. Even just diabetics of any caliber, doesn't matter where you're at on the scale, the grade. If you're diabetic and that's part of your problems, you're predisposed to it. People with lung issues, predisposed to it. People with heart problems, same thing. There, yeah, mystery. There you go. Right. I've got a bottle with some Javex bleach, chlorine bleach, mixed in with some water, and I've been going. Or anybody comes in, I go spray the doorknob, spray this, spray that, kind of thing, and smudging, putting smudging up as well. So I'm smoking, it seems like a lot, but these things burn up so fast because they're the one guy called them. You smoke them loose leaf cigarettes, yeah? They don't have the chemicals the store-bought ones do. But I do smoke the store-boughts when I'm doing readings. I don't have to stop to roll or anything like that. They're convenient more than anything. Alcohol would do it as well. Yes. Peroxide would probably be another one that kills. You can see that in action. Um, I don't get a lot of company, especially in the wintertime. Well, it's winter and I live out in the country, um, so I'm lucky that way and I'm grateful. But it only takes one person to come in with, carrying that germ on them. That's all it takes is one person. Oh, I've seen those setups, Jennifer. That would cost some money. That would cost some money to set it up like that. Isn't that crazy? Terrible. I'm a little iffy on essential oils now. They're supposed to be harmful to your pets if they breathe them in. That was all over the news not that long ago. I know friends that got rid of their burners and stuff for essential oils. They got rid of them because they have pets, scared them half to death. So, had a shower inside. Make people shower before they can come into my house. Yeah, that'll go over well. That'd keep them away for sure. For sure. And smudging, yes. And where smudging kills 95% of airborne bacteria, you can't ask for anything better. I'm smudging a lot, and I'm going to be smudging more. Oh, I see what you're saying, Mystery. Okay. I'd have to apply it somewhere where the dog can't get his tongue in because he licks me everywhere. You know, my arms, my hands, my neck, my head, my face. Does it? Hard candy version? Okay. Under my boobs. He'd lick there too if I let him. He's a bad little bugger like that. Huh? Okay, cool. For the first 2 years. Yeah, mystery. Yeah, I don't let him go there. That's too funny. I read somewhere that dogs can't get, because people were asking, can my dog get the coronavirus? I guess the answer is no, they can't. They can't get it. So I don't imagine that they could any more than they could than the regular flus. Yeah, 134.11. Let me see here. Let's see, documents. There they are. Open, open, open. Copy. I'm just going to post the links here. Anybody wondering how this works? This is how it works. Here's the links. If you're anywhere on the planet, you use PayPal. You do not need an account or a membership to use PayPal. The only time you need that is somebody sending money to you. But to send money to someone else, you don't need an account. You can just go in and use it the once. That's for anywheres on the planet, anywhere, literally. But if you're within Canada, you may want to use a Canadian e-transfer system, And you just use my email for that, natalietapley@live.ca. So make a donation, you ask a question, I pull a card. That's how it works. Oh, she's a slow night. See, even the heads up, Jennifer, really didn't make a difference. People still don't get their notifications, so. I'm thinking if I had the energy, I'd like to do April's readings pre-recorded if I've got the energy to do it. And see what the difference is. See if there's a difference. If everyone that's in here hasn't clicked the thumbs up button on the outside here at the door, please do. Also, if you haven't subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortunes on YouTube yet, please feel free and subscribe, and remember to click that notification bell on the screen as well. Notifications aren't always going through. They're having issues with them right now. So, you know, it's just the way it goes. Also, if you'd like to join us on Facebook, we do have a group on Facebook under Bay of Fundy Fortunes again, and it's a closed and private group. Everything has to be pre-approved in there. You can leave anytime you want, but if you'd like to check us out on Facebook, it's under Bay of Fundy Fortunes as well. So, hi, Laura Lee Jones. How you doing? How are you tonight? And any road warriors that are out there driving home, listening to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, keep your eyes on the road. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And I say that because some people do like to listen to the readings on their way home from work at night, so that's really nice. Really nice. Yeah, we won't hang around for the whole 3 hours if it's going to continue. I went through this last night and it got busier about halfway through, and it was like, just when I say I'm going to just shut her down, it starts to get busy. So, yes, Lori, yes, we still are. We're still open for business. We've done a few. It's not been too busy tonight, so it was like this last night, too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, road tripper. It's just that a couple people have said I'm driving in my car, and one woman said I listen to you every night on the way home, every night on my drive home from work. She said I listen to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I have it playing, so I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have anything to do with. Thank you very much, Lori. Yeah, you're going to be first up as soon as it comes through. There's no, we went through the lineup, so it's wide open. Diana, yeah, I'm glad I don't have any investments in the stock market. I know in the bigger picture, we're all affected in some way, shape, or form. I do know that. It does affect us, the little guys on the bottom. So, yeah, my sweater, isn't that pretty? I love it. I wish I had a white one, and I wish I had a black one, and maybe a red one. Some colors. I'd love the same thing, and different colors would be nice. But I put it on because I was a little chilly. I said, no, I'm going to put a sweater on. I'm a little chilly right now, so. Sweater season's almost over. Who and what started? What's that, Jennifer? And I want to ask you, Sharita, what is exactly a flash fiction? What is a flash fiction? Okay. Alrighty, let me check. Refresh. That must be Canadian then. Yes, it is. It screws my bank account up because it's all in French. Oh my goodness. What's your question, Laura? What is your question? Isn't that funny with the French? It doesn't notice the pay attention to the direct deposit, because normally it goes right in without me doing anything. Okay. 250 words. Hmm. Oh, thanks, Diana, thank you. I reread it last night too. I haven't read it in a while, so I thought I'd sit and read it as well. Well, always wonder, who was he? It was actually a few years back. I seen a group of people. There was 6 or 7 people walking along the marsh side of the cove. I'm like, who are they and where are they going and what are they doing? It was a film crew. They were a film crew, and they were up there all afternoon. And then I watched them come back, and they were done. And I never did see anything on TV about it. I don't know what was going on, but they were up in the graveyard and they were filming, so it was pretty neat. You want to know about your divorce in court? Um, well, you're wondering about the turnout. Well, how's this going to all work out? It's going to turn out. Are you going to be happy with the outcome? Is that kind of a thing? And that's hard to write. It's hard to write. The fewer words you're allowed, the harder it is. I know. My story, The Unknown Soldier, I was on word restriction for that too. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You weren't the only one too, because it keeps count, and I'm like, okay. There was 8 people in there reading the blog, and sometimes I'll go in. I got like another 500 or 800 or 1,000 views. Like people, haven't even written anything in a long time. They still go in looking. So it is challenging. It gives you writer's control. Yeah. Good night, Mystery. You too. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Sharita. Oh, I don't know. I like to write story poems. They interest me because I like the flow of them. But The Unknown Soldier, I mean, there should have been more on him, but there was nothing more to write about him other than my speculations, right? And I didn't want to really do that. About the whole of Chance Harbor and everything that's so special about it was all coming out. I just write. I don't think ahead of time. I think, okay, what's the subject? And I try to write around that. And whatever else comes in. I let it come in. So, I don't know. I just wanted to know exactly because, I mean, one card's only going to tell you so much. I was just hoping you'd narrow down your question a bit more, but this is for Laura Lee Jones. I don't know what's going to come up because I really don't know what to go by here, but she's in the middle of divorce and court, and she wants to know if there's anything she needs to know there. Is it going to go in her favor? There's more narrow. Thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful. That's great. She wants to know if the divorce and the court sessions are going to go in her way. Is the divorce and the court sessions going to go in her way, in her favor, through this time for her, this divorce, for Laura Lee Jones? Can we get some direction here for Laura Lee? How's she going to do in this whole divorce proceedings? I guess I'm cutting right here. I don't plan to, but I guess. Isn't that something? Going into a court case, it doesn't matter what it's for. You got the Nine of Wands. What's the Nine of Wands represent? Defense. Defense. Being on the defense or defense, however you, whatever it means. I'm going to shuffle up an oracle card for you as well. This is about a relationship after all, but it's coming to an end. Let's see what the mermaid, oracle of mermaids can bring forward for somebody going through divorce proceedings. This is for Laura Lee Jones. This is for Laura Lee Jones. She's getting a divorce and she wants to know what the outcome is going to be. Will it go in her favor? Will the divorce proceedings go in her favor? It's for Laura Lee Jones. Right off, you find yourself that you're defending yourself a lot. There's no two ways of getting around that. Nines in tarot, they're about intensity. Whatever's going on, whatever the card's representing is intense, it's over the top. This isn't just a quiet, easygoing divorce. Some people go through divorce very quiet, very unassuming, and people find out down the road, oh yeah, I got divorced 9 months ago. I got divorced. What? We didn't know. And other divorces, you must be splashed on the front page of the newspaper. They're anything but. Well, the oracle that I pulled is card 17. It is farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and its cycles. And we'll come back and we'll read this card after we're done with the Nine of Wands. Okay, let's see here. Beautiful card. Love the artistry in these cards. They're fantastic. Thank you again to the person that sent them to me. So we're looking at Wands. This card's meant for you, the Nine of Wands. It opened right up with a generic meaning. The Nine, this card is seeing you exerting yourself to the fullest. Feeling very protective of your life as it is, having to do with protective of it, where you work, your job, your property, or just otherwise even defending your own actions. You may have made sacrifices in the past, and you may feel that you need to justify these by staying put. However, you may need to ask yourself, if you're holding on too tightly due to fear, is this a need for constant vigilance, or has it become an exhausting habit more than a free choice? The advice is protect what is yours, but by all means free up your thinking. Create some mental space and start to plan for your future. So it's time to doing a shift here. You're completely pulled in and absorbed with this whole divorce thing. It just takes up any little air pockets in there are all being plugged up with this nasty divorce going on. And now what you need to do is to, even though it's not complete yet, but what you need to do is you need to start taking the time and say, when this divorce is through, where do I want to be? Is there some place I want to go? Is there some things I want to do? And I can't do right now because I'm in the middle of this divorce. You need to start thinking about the tomorrows yet to come, separate from the divorce, separate from the ex-husband, and all of the drama that goes with that. You need to start pushing that a little bit to the side and allow yourself enough room, elbow room, movement, to start looking towards your future and saying, what is it that I want? Or this is what I want, and now how do I go forward and attain whatever that is? The advice is for you to protect what is yours by all means, Laura. There you go. I just said that, but free up your thinking and create some more mental space to plan for your future. And the keywords are determination and challenges, sacrifices, hard work, protection, rigidity, and fear. Just give me a moment. I see if there's anything else coming through for this card. If your divorce were like a mountain, like this, you're right here, almost at the very top of it. And this is where everything's going to expand, take place, happen. You've crawled that high, that far, for that long. You're right here, and what you're looking at now is the top, and you're waiting for the white flag or the green light. It says you can go, and you want to get down the other side as quickly as possible. You're at the height of the divorce. It's coming into that time. You're at the height of it. Remain determined. Face your challenges. If you've got to make sacrifices, make sure that they're worth it. This has been very taxing. It's been very hard. Remain protected over you in your life and whatever that entails. But make sure you're not holding on to some stuff just out of habit, due to fear. Know when to let go. Know when to let go of things and say, okay, I'm done with that. That's done. Know when it's time to let things go. Know when it's time to stand your ground and not be pushed around or intimidated in any way, shape, or form. It's really a card saying you have been on the defense. You've been defending yourself, defending your actions, your words, your stance, whatever it is. And it's been intense. It's taken a lot. But I'm feeling you're coming down the other side here very quickly. I want to pull your Oracle card because it is a card about relationships. We're looking at card number 17. 17. There's 16. Boys, they're popping right up. I don't have to search hard tonight. Okay. So, farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. It is as natural as breathing out and breathing in. And to sink in. We need to do nothing but live. Yet, you are now being called to live in a deeper partnership with the cycles of the lunar sea, so that the magic of your life becomes fuller, deeper, richer, so that you live with more ease, flow, courage, and gratitude. Like the moon, you shine, and you dim, and you grow, and you shrink. All these things are taught by the simple observations of walking, swimming, dwelling in oceanic magics of moonlight. If we learn to yield and capitulate, set the tone, the lead, allow another to take control at times, all will be well. This dance is echoed in the varying shapes of the moon as she yields to darkness and then grows in brightness each month. As women bleed their oceanic bloods each lunar month, 13 moons. Observe the moon. Be under her light. Withdraw with her darkening. Know that what her phase was at the moment you first drew your breath. Know what her phase was at the moment you first drew your breath. It need not be complex. Things don't need to be any more difficult from here on out. The simple connection is going to change you so that your true essence comes forth and will be known by the world. This is a beautiful card for you. And it kind of matches up with your Nine of Wands. It's acknowledging that you've come through some stuff and it's not been easy. It's been hard and it's been challenging. But like the moon, you'll change brilliance, you'll change color, you'll go with the flow. The lunar light is like a huge blessing for you. And you'll go through cycles, and that's okay because that's all part of it. This is very beautiful for you. Very beautiful. You're on your way. You're like I say, you're at the most crucial point because you're right at the top. You're at the beginning of this month. You've clawed and clawed your way to the top, and now you're there. And all you're waiting for is to go through the phases that you have to complete before you get to the edge of the other side, and then it's downhill all the way after that. Then you can begin anew. You can let things go. I'm done with that. I don't have to deal with that. There'll be a lot of things you won't have to deal with anymore. You'll be feeling like you've been given freedom in a sense because it's been intense for you, without a doubt. It has. So I hope that was okay for you, Laura. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. You're very welcome. You can start to breathe a little bit now and let some of the pressure come off your shoulders, off your back, off your head, off your chest. Let some of that pressure come up because you're looking at the end of days in the situation. It's going to be completing itself and you're going to be fine. You're going to be feeling a lot freer. You're going to do fine as well. You're not going to end up with nothing at all. And all you're looking for is fairness here. You just want fairness. It's going to work in your favor. I can just tell by what's laying in front of you. It's a lot of forward growth and forward movement. And you're feeling a lot lighter than you have been in a long, long time. My tea's all done. Bummer. So, you've got a lot to look forward to, Laura. A lot. Balance and fairness. That's right. That's right. I think you're going to be happy with how it turns out, and you'll just take what's yours and say, see ya. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Divorce can weigh a lot of people down. It really holds your life up, but you're past all that now. Oh, excuse me. It does. Yep, it consumes you. You wake up, and that's one of the things on your mind every morning. Oh, this damn divorce. I'll be glad when I'm done with this. I'll be so glad when I'm done with him, and this is over. And the day is going to come, you're going to wake up and go, something's missing. Something's not here. And what it is that stress and pressure is finally lifting. It is. It's hard. There's nothing easy about it. It's so hard to get out of a marriage, a lot easier to get into. That's half the problem here. And shit happens to people. It just does. You know, your good intentions going in, we're going to be married, this is it for the rest of our lives, and that's not what's in store for you come a few years down the road. Excuse me again. Oh my goodness sakes. I'm getting the yawns every time. Every time. Yes, you can. What's her question? What was that moan all for? What's the matter, Poopy? My baby? What's wrong? Okay, Jennifer's got a question coming in. I'm just waiting on her. That's a friend of yours, is it? She must be a friend of ours then. Jennifer's question for a friend of hers. She'd like to know why she's so angry and raging like crazy. Well, let's find out. Let's find out. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very, very much. Quiet's good, Diana. Quiet's good. Thank you once again, Lori Lee. Lori Lee. Sorry, not Laura. Lori. This is for Jennifer's friend. And she's asking, why am I always in a rage and so crazy all the time? Sounds like an angry person. Why? Why? Come on, baby. And I'm being serious when I say this. Sharita, that song, I'm telling you, it's here the whole time. In my head, playing over and over and over again. Okay, this is for Jennifer's friend. She wants to know, why am I so crazy and angry all the time? Somebody's got anger issues, I guess. Let's see what we got. I'm going to cut right here. I have no idea. Intuition, the High Priestess. Good night, Sharita. Senorita. It was a good reading, Sharita. It was beautiful. Beautiful. I can still see him. And that's that amused smile on his face. He likes your fire, baby. So we've got, I haven't seen the High Priestess in a long, long time. Somebody that's lost hope. That's part of this. That's part of this. A sense of having any real true hope. Have a good night, Sharita. The High Priestess is indicating it's a time for learning. She can represent a teacher or even a spiritual guide. If you're reading, okay, it can show that you're ready to open up spiritually, or maybe even find a new educational course. Another meaning is needing to spend some time alone and to connect with your inner self. That's part of her problem. Not enough alone time. That's quality. You can have a lot of alone time but not have quality time. You could be just pissing it up the wall, doing nothing. But this person needs some more quality alone time. They need to connect with their inner self. And there may be a secret around this person. You're supposed to chew with your mouth closed. I think everybody around the world just heard that big crack, crunch, crunch, crunch. I love you, baby. Give me a kiss. Give me kisses. Good boy. Do you want to get up? You have to get in back of me, though. Okay? Hold on. There. Come on up. Come on up, sweetheart. And there could be, like I said, there's a secret around. I don't know what that has to do with anything. A secret that's yet to unfold. Somebody could take you into their confidence. The advice of the card is keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. How does somebody that's suffering with anger issues and rage keep maybe that's why they're crazy, holding everything in, and maybe they need a bouncing board, a soundboard, or someone to talk to. Keeping your thoughts and feelings to yourself just now. Respect others' secrets as well as your own. Take time to concentrate on your spiritual interests and listen to your own intuition. The right teacher will appear when you're ready for the lesson. The keywords are wisdom and secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, vision, and dreams. I'm thinking still, this person needs a sounding board. They need somewhere and someone that they can get to, that they can open up with, that they can relax with, that's not going to be judging them or telling what they should or shouldn't do. A lot of times when people need a friend to listen, they're not asking for advice, nor should advice be given. That's always been my lessons over the year. Don't give advice. They'll answer their own questions if you allow them to talk long enough and really pour their heart out, kind of a thing. So then you encourage her to open up to you is what you need to do. You need to tell her you're there for her 24/7. And it'd be healthier for her to open up to one person and she can feel that's her safe place. Don't be giving advice, though. I don't advise that at all. Don't give advice you can agree with her or whatever. Give your opinion if she asks for it. But she's got a lot coming down on her. That's pretty heavy, serious stuff. And she's not liking it. She's pissed off. Why is this happening? Why is this going on now? Why is everything going to happen at the same time? She needs to have a shift in her outlook because it's oozing negativity like there's no tomorrow. That's coming out in her anger. That's how it oozes out, is through anger, rage. She needs to have a bit of an attitude adjustment here as well. She needs to talk. She needs to open up to. I hope she's a universal type person. It would really be in her better interest if she spoke to the universe one-on-one, started to trust things that are outside of herself as well. She needs somewhere to put her faith and her trust, and someplace where that feels safe to her. She needs a go-to, is what she needs, a go-to. All that, you know yourself, Jennifer, all that anger and rage is just going to snowball. It's going to snowball. It doesn't have to, but it will. She needs to get on top of it. She needs to get a hold of herself. Is if she wants to fix the situation or lighten it, it starts with her first. Screaming, hollering, swearing, flipping out, as we know, just doesn't bode well. It just doesn't. But she needs to release that safely with somebody and get it off her chest, and to not be judged for it either. So if you're all she's got, you need to reach out to her so there's no guessing games, and she knows that she can turn to you if you're willing to give her that. Anyways, if you're willing to do that for her. But she needs to get that out of her system. She's got to get that out so she can make room for the positive and the good. And I don't mean not being in touch with reality. She's still going to be going through hard times. But would you rather go through difficult times like she's going through with more self-control would make it easier for her. See any critters down there? Do you any coons? Big coons down there. Huh? He's on lookout now. He's waiting to see wildlife. Tell her she's very welcome. I don't mean to be so blunt. Um, it's easier said than done. I never said it was going to be easy. You know it won't, Jennifer. But she needs an outlet. End of. She needs an outlet. Because sometimes we get so buried in the harsh realities of our life, and inside we feel like a rubber band that's ready to snap. And when we get to that point, that's where you need to know that safety place to go to. She should never let herself get to the point where she's out of control. She's got to work on that to make sure she never crosses that line. But the anger and all of that, that's not serving any positive purpose at all. I know what it's like to feel like everything's coming apart at once. I've been there. It wasn't easy. I still get angry to this day. I flip right out when I get angry. Like, geez, you know. But you need to be... She needs somebody to say, it's okay if you're angry like this. It's okay. You are angry, and you know what? You got every right to be upset. You really do. But the constant rage and the anger, the craziness and the insanity of the feelings that you feel that spill out, is sometimes having no control, right? That you can't let these things eat you up inside. Holding it in is the worst thing you could do. Way worse. So if you've got one person, and it's Jennifer, you're it, Jennifer. You're it. And all you need to do, you just need to make the time, and you need to listen to her sincerely and let her spill. After a bit, she will get tired, and she will start to calm down, and maybe even take a different perspective. So I know when I get upset like that, I get crazy. I'm embarrassed by my own actions later. That's how it hits me now. But there are times I just want to take on the whole world. Like, come on, bring it on. Bring it the hell on, you know. So he is Diana. It's true. It's true. He's getting, that's it. That's as big as he's going to get, though. Do you want down, baby doll? Okay, mommy will put you down so you don't get hurt. There you go. Don't hump the kitty. Because that's the first thing he's going to do is try to hump the cat because the cat come down to the floor. That's a good boy. What a good boy. No, leave him alone. Leave the kitty be. Bear. No, Bear. What did I say? You leave the kitty alone, baby, okay? Good boy. Oh, you got your bulldog. That's nice. I got people come in here, and there's one lady, and she's got two little dogs, and they get into bed with her, and then they turn on Bay of Fundy Forge, and she said they know your voice. They know your voice. It's so cute. I think that's adorable. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, animals are so fun.